Greetings, this is Kevin Jefferson with Trade Theory for the week of July 23rd, 2025. We're starting with the Bitcoin chart here, and I've cleared some spots off of the chart just to clean it up a little bit. And you can see prices coming back off of this major extension higher. I already have the next expected pullback point, which is down to about the 114.643.16 area. So over the next 3 to 5 days, I would not be surprised if price continues to try to push higher up into greater levels. But my expectation or hypothesis is that after all of that price action, price will reset back down to the level that I mentioned, which is roughly the, try to click that specifically, 114 area, 114.700 area, 114.600 something, whatever that is, on Bitcoin. So not until it reaches this pullback point would I be interested in looking at a buy opportunity. So if you're in already, obviously I would stay in if it was me. But if I wasn't in, I wouldn't be trying to buy off of this high. I'd look for a pullback and a continuation. And if this pullback fails, then that means price may fall further. So let price get to that price point first, that 114.6 area, and then go take from there. All right, now we're moving on to WTI crude oil. It's pulled back, and I said it was going to start to drop, which it has. We've got 3 downside targets here. We've got one at the 63 area, 63.963 roughly. The second one at 62.420, and the third one at roughly 60.6 area. So price is pulling back off of this, extended off of this pullback point that's been there for over a month. And now it's starting to move to the downside, first downside target. So what I expect is price to hit the first downside target, possibly reject, and then continue ultimately down to the second downside target, and then to the third. And this is obviously over the period of several days. So this could be over the next 2 or 3 weeks, but definitely bearish on WTI crude, as I've been speaking of over the last several weeks. And price is starting to move down as we planned. All right, going out to gold. I said gold was bullish, and it has continued back higher. And so we had this pullback, had another extension, a pullback, and then I had this upside target for going back to June 19th of around 34.74.46. So would not be surprised if price taxed that target first, and then I expect the reset point. Well, it already hit this reset point previously and then continuing higher. So I'm going to watch this upside target first, and then if should it hit there, I will pull another pullback, expected pullback point off of this. But right now, price is still continuing higher, so we're looking forward to hit that initial target that we set a month ago. All right, going to the indices, the US 30. What I see here is prices continue to extend higher, and it hit this daily pullback point from the 8th. It basically almost tapped it, pulled back to there, and it's extended higher. Same thing here, expecting over the next several days for price to continue to try to push higher over the next 3 to 5 days. But I have down here the roughly the 42.57388, which is that's just an area. It's not a specific point where I expect price to pull back to over the next couple of weeks. So looking for that pullback, and then we look for a possible buy-in if it gives us that confirmation that it's going back long. But waiting for that pullback before taking any action on the US 30. Going to the NASDAQ, similar situation where prices continue to extend higher, and we have the next expected pullback point down here at roughly the 22.360 area. So not looking to do anything until price pulls back and gives us an opportunity to either continue long or reject price and start the short downside action on the NASDAQ. And wrapping up with the S&P 500 here, we've got the expected daily pullback here of roughly right in the area of about 62.15.46. So price pulls back to there, then we'll look for an opportunity to possibly buy in if we get a continuation pattern. So everything has been moving. Only thing that's actually trending downward or towards our targets right now is the WTI crude. Waiting on pullbacks for the remainder of these assets, and we'll kind of see how it pays out. All right. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day and happy trading.